Welcome to a Yakuza 0 100% trophy guide video. In this video we're going to talk about befriending Emiro in the bowling alley. So with this one it's for Kiryu and it's at the bowling alley, which is sort of on the west side of the map, in Theatre Alley, just to the left of it, down a little passage will be the bowling area. So you can do this later on in the business, later on when you've done most of the business areas. So I think you have to get to the business area she's in to get the friendship to full meter. I think what you have to do is hit a turkey, like there's a competition when you're at the last part of her friendship meter, and you have to hit a turkey. So a turkey is essentially 3 strikes in a row. It's not the easiest thing to do. So with bowling itself, my technique generally is to go in between the 2 dots on the right hand side, and then either go past the first pin to the left and then spin it back in and try and hit it at the sort of angle where it's going to cause a strike, which is like a tiny bit to the side, or try and hit it on the right hand side and then just like a little bit of curl, tiny bit of curl, just to sort of curl it so the ball spins in for a strike and it knocks the other pins into the other pins. It's hard to explain without seeing it, but you probably will see a fair few strikes in this. But yeah, getting the friendship meter up in general, you just have to play bowling. I recommend doing the 10 sets or whatever. It's just fun to play bowling, you know. It's not anything too taxing. It's a nice mini game, probably one of the better mini games in the series. Usually quite consistent as well. So if you see here, that's the curl you want. It was unlucky, that one. It should have been a strike. Oh, it should have been. Wasn't a strike, but yeah. So the last bit to do would be the turkey. So what you get from this is you get the bowling alley to join the business as well when it's full. I don't know if she gives you a telephone card as well, or like she turns up in the Gandhara. She might do. I cannot remember for the life of me. Some of them do. So if you're missing some of the telephone cards at the end, it could be the friendship things that you've missed, because it's not just the telephone cards that unlock those women in the Gandhara. It's actually, you know, some of the friendship things as well. So I think some of the sub-stories might as well. So there's quite a lot of things impacting that. Yeah, I'm having a bad round of bowling here. It's not the best game I ever played, but you get the idea. So, like, I don't know if it's the best way. You might want to go a bit further right so you can curl it in. And maybe if I do go a bit further right, it might curl in better. But yeah, like, it's hard to judge. Like, a heavier ball is going to be a faster ting to the side, if you know what I mean. It goes faster on the arrow to judge where to hit it in the middle. So if you want a lesser one, then it does make it easier, but you might not have the power to knock down the pins. It's a tricky balance. I always go for heavy-ish, medium to heavy. So you've gone quite far wide there, but we're going for a bit of spin. That's a decent amount of spin, to be fair. We might have done too many. Too much spin. Oh my god. Amateur hour over here. But yeah. You basically just want to play bowling. Get better at it. Smash it. 3 strikes in a row is not too hard. When you find the sweet spot, the consistency's there. This was probably one of my very early attempts at bowling. It's not even at the bit with the turkey, so it will have been one of the first attempts after a long hiatus off there. You can also go direct like that. If you go direct like that, you don't really need to spin it. I don't know why I spun it there. That actually was detrimental. If you go direct between pins 1, like the one that's like first in the triangle, and then the one to the right of it, if you can get in between there perfectly, it will be a strike. But most of the time you won't land that. But if you get good at it, consistently, you could land that and it'll. There you go. That's the one. Round 8. That has to be a strike. No spin. Did I spin it again? I think I spun it again. My own worst enemy on some of these games, I swear. Terrible. Should have just left it. Would have been fine. But yeah, getting a turkey is quite tricky, but obviously you're going to be playing this minigame a fair amount, and you need to befriend Emiro for the completion. Right, so that needs a tiny bit of spin to the left, yes. Tiny bit. There you go. In between the 2 pins. Strike, there you go. That's exactly what you need to do. Right there, that was the one. Same again, a little bit of spin. Might be too far left. Is it? Nah, it's too far left. I mean too far right, sorry. Not too far left. Too far right from the pin. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible set of bowling, but never mind. We persevere. We'll get the completion either way. Doesn't matter. I've already got it. I've already got 7 of them. So it is what it is. Go on, finish on a strike. Finish strong. Oh, that's looking about right. No, it isn't. Too much. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Never mind. It is what it is. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and peace out. Take care.